I am High Chief Atikpo Ransom ICB Oku. I'm a native of Otuo. And here I'm talking about the local bridge known as okhua in Otuo. This okhua, that is the so-called local bridge, can be found at Imafun, Olila, Ijoha, and Urake. These are areas where these respective natives cross River Onyame to their farms. And this local bridge is always constructed during the rainy season. And before its construction, the people who happen to have farms in that particular area assemble and fix a date for the construction. And that particular date, before that particular date, they divide themselves into groups. That is, those who are to provide the sticks, called Ise, those who are to provide ropes, called the Igi, and those to provide the bamboos, the ones we call Ike. So on the day of the preparation, when they get to the particular spot where the okhua will be constructed, that is the bridge, that particular place must be a place where you have trees, and the river must be a place that is deep there. Why the deep? In case any climber happen to somersault or fall from the top of the tree, once he lands into the river, he will swim out of it. But if there are rocks, such a person will have an accident there. So that is why the construction takes place in a place where you have trees and a place where the river is deep. And that particular day of construction, the climbers, we call them Igaru. They are climbers. Then we have divers, the ones we call Izigwe. The divers are the ones responsible for the carrying of materials across the river. And the first thing they do while the construction will start is they take a rope across the river. That is, the person will swim with a rope in hand called Ulagbo. The person will take it across to the other side of the river, tie it to a stick there, then collect another one, swim across the river, tie it to the stick there. They will now be two. Then the climbers will now climb the Ikado. That is, the climbers will climb to the top of the tree. They will fasten the ropes to the trees there, then bring them down and start tying them to the first ropes that were laid across the river. Then the tying will now take place. Then in between, they now tie ropes across again, and these ropes tied across are the ones they will arrange bamboos, that which will now form the place for which the foot will take across. Then while the tying from the rope, the tie of the rope from the top down to the one called a lagbo, and the other side of the other, that is the left hand side, down to the olagbo, and with the bamboos arranged at the center, which will be made for the foot to trek upon. Then beside, they now start putting sticks and try to make a fence by the side of this where you have the bamboos. And the sticks there are called Ise. So the moment the floor of the local bridge is made with the bamboo, and the Ise, which is the fence by the sides, are done, then at the end, they will now say they have completed the exercise, and people will now test it to move to and fro. After which, a dog will be killed to appease the gods of the river that the assignment has been completed. Thank you very much. Talk about Riru. Giru is a cave, and these caves are located in areas where you have rocks. Typical examples are the ones found in Ubora. You have the Giru Noeme, which is the large one. You have the Giru Nikeke, which are the smaller ones.
That up here there.
There we sit down just now.
Where we first sit down just now. So the cave where it starts from there. Now end for this downside. That will fit contain 300 persons for wonder.
Okay. Then on the road like this.
Yes.
So the mount, now be that place we first sit to this.
Yes, for there if you don't enter,
okay.
you know you follow that the rock they come down like this.
Inside.
Yes.
Where they go?
Follow they come down like this. You come outside for down there.
Wow.
Inside the rock.
Yes.
Excuse me. So we are live at Ubora Hills, where they have a cave down here. As you can see just now when we were doing the recording, you saw where we show the entrance of the cave. From that place to this place is a cave. So this is the outlet now, the other side of the cave. So that's where they follow. You pass through, you go and come out from where we started from.
The Giru, that is the cave, is an opening into a rock, which one can go into and serves as a place of a shelter. Like the Giru Noeme at Ubora is such a large place, just like a parlor, that when you descend into the place, you discover that this has been a place that was used by our age-long fathers and mothers during the war. That is, once there is war, all of them will run into the cave for shelter. And inside the cave, there are rivers that up till now you can get water from. And inside the cave as well, you have areas where you can find bats, which we call ikoga. And inside the cave, you have some flat areas where you can easily sleep and even do whatever you want to do. But in most cases, during the time people were running to the cave for shelter, they hardly make fire inside. Because they make fire inside, apart from choking them up, it will also show to the enemies that there are people inside the cave. So inside the cave, you find animals like the rock badgers. You can as well find snails, and as well find places where people can sleep. That is that about the caves. Thank you very much. In continuation of the sites we have in Otuo, this time we are in a place known as Atikpo. That is the particular spot where River Oyami flows into the Ose River. The Ose River is a river that divides Edo State from Ondo State. So, if you are facing the northern part of the river, which means if you are looking at the north, the Oyami River will be flowing into the Ose River from the right-hand side. But if you now look down south, which now means the river Oyami is flowing from the left-hand side. So the direction that you are facing will determine the side you are going to talk about that the river Oyami is coming from. So this time around, looking at the northern area, the river Oyami is coming in into Ose from the right-hand side. And a good look at the waters of these two rivers, you discover that the water of the Ose, that is the major river, looks very dark, while the incoming water from the Oyami looks clearer. Though if you look at it, it looks muddy, but it is the sharp sand that is at the bottom of the Oyami River that makes it look like that. This particular place is called Utopo. This spot is the meeting spot. And as the river now goes down, it now breaks down into 6 distributaries. Here we refer to it as Ozuniyeha. That is, as the river now joins and as it flows down, it now branches into 6 spots, which we refer to as Ozuniyeha. Ozuniyeha in Otuo is having 6 mouths, which happen to be the 6 distributaries. Thank you very much. Now it is the turn of Eke Amuzado. Eke Amuzado means a market that the marketers do not sit while carrying out their transactions. That is a market where all buying and selling are done while the people will keep on standing. This particular market is located in a junction where the road from Ugbora Eru, that is Ugbora, Upper Ugbora, and Ugbora Osi meet, that is Lower Ugbora Road. And this particular junction is a place owned by the Ora people in Oluma. And at this particular place, there is also a rock known as Gegba Odige. This Gegba Odige is a rock whose name is Odige, that any woman whose child has not been up to 3 months old do not go near it or sit or climb on it. Same thing, a woman that is under menstruation, do not come close to it, either by climbing or by sitting on it. But today, events has overtaken the system of standing while carrying out transactions in the market. Today, the market is referred to as a Ugbora market. Gokise Ugbora. People now do sit while carrying out their transactions. But that particular rock that women that are under menstruation do not go close to it, and a woman whose child has not clocked 3 months do not go to it or get closer, still stand by. So Eke Muzado is a market in the old days that people doing the buying and selling do not sit. But today, events have overtaken that. The people carrying out transactions in that market do sit. But that particular aspect of the rock remains, that no woman under menstruation or a woman whose child has not gotten to 3 months old can come close. Thank you very much. My name, once again, is Atikpo Ransom ICV Oku. Thank you.